You are not deceived or defeated. You already have the victory. I don't know who this message is for, but I'm supposed to tell someone that they are worried about nothing. This is going to go so much better than you expected. Whatever situation it is, please don't make it fit. If you're not going through something, or this doesn't immediately apply to something that is already happening in your life, this isn't for you. And I'm just here to confirm what you're already thinking. I'm not trying to put ideas in your head. I feel like you're really asking for this to be over, for whatever this is. It's taking too much of your mental energy, and I think you know that. And I also feel like I'm supposed to tell you it doesn't need to take as much as you think. That you've been bringing a lot of this on yourself just with the worry, honestly. The theory that the earth was created as a living library originally. And that's why words are so powerful, and that's why things written in books are so powerful. And if you look at the Bible, things written on tablets, things written in books. Every time you're having those negative thoughts and worrying about the situation, it's like you're creating a story in which that could happen. Like the way we manifest, and the way I believe the Bible even tells us to manifest, but people overlook this because we're told to just accept our fate. That's part of the fear matrix in which we live. And that's what I'm going to call it. Other people call it something else. But where there's truth in the Bible, the truth is in the Bible, couched in a bunch of stuff that was planted there by secret societies with the intent of manipulating people by fear, with the intent all along of using especially certain parts of the Bible to manipulate with fear, knowing all along what they were going to do. Having said that, your words are powerful, your thoughts are powerful, and they just didn't want you to know that. The way I've manifested things, and I'm going to be talking about this more on this channel, is when I use both parts of my brain, really get into write a story. When I would get lost in a story, just swimming in the story, that's when, honestly, I manifested things. And now I realize that. Sometimes it wasn't immediate, but yeah, and now I wish I'd manifested better. You know what? It took all of my brain to do that. When all your thoughts are just so entrenched, engrossed in something, just like when you're worrying or you have anxiety, your thoughts get that's all your thoughts are. You're consumed with that. So we bring more of that in. Do you see how that works? You could be using your brain instead of worrying. Somehow force yourself to write a fictional story about yourself and in a world where that trial is over for you. And guess what? It will be over for you. I think some of us are here on this earth now to guide people into the new earth by helping us all manifest it into reality. So stop creating this fear-based timeline. That's what's going on. The enemy, all this negativity, if you want to call it spiritual, energetic, whatever it is, this negativity that's coming at us, you are divinely protected and guided. Any negativity sent to harm you only makes you more prosperous. Let's transmute that energy. That's what they didn't want you to know. They want you to think that all the power is up to them, you live in fear, and you just hold on, wondering what's going to happen. That's what they wanted. That's what they anticipated all along. I see that now. But I also know Jesus came to show us the way, the truth, and the life. Have faith like a child. To just have faith that it's going to happen. To use your brain for that faith, okay? Use your brain to imagine it that way. Some people even say that the reference to 10% in the Bible, 10% tithe is also referenced, or 10% of your brain, which is what we basically use. But when you use both hemispheres, the right and left sides, which you do when you're imagining bringing a story to life, even one about yourself, when you do that, when you use your full brain and you're just so engrossed in thought where you kind of go on autopilot, you're thinking about it so much. When you're driving and you don't even remember the drive home because you were thinking about something else, because you were worried. Imagine if you could instead of using all that brain power for worry, use it to write your new narrative that is based in the new earth, that is based in a peaceful, loving environment full of unconditional love where this problem doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to be talking more about that soon, but please, I'm telling you, your thoughts are powerful. You are creating this timeline over and over again when you worry and fear. You have no fear. You are divinely protected and guided.